Let me introduce you to one of the world's greatest scientists of all time, that is Sir Isaac Newton. He was an English scientist and mathematician, famous for his discovery of the three laws of motion. So let's begin with Newton's first law of motion. It states that an object at rest tends to stay at rest, and an object in motion tends to stay in motion in the same speed unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. You must be wondering, what exactly do we mean by an unbalanced force? So first, we need to understand what a balanced force is. If the forces on an object are equal and opposite, then the net force is equal to 0. Therefore, the forces are said to be balanced. And in this case, the object experiences no change in motion. On the other hand, if the forces on an object are not equal and opposite, then the net force is a non-zero value and the forces are unbalanced. So, the motion of the object changes in the direction of the greater force. It is to be noted that Newton's first law is also called as the law of inertia. Basically, inertia is the tendency of an object to resist changes in its state of motion. According to this law, all objects have inertia. The more mass an object has, the more inertia it has, and thus more force is required to change its motion. This is exactly why it is easier to push a chair than to push a car. Moving on to Newton's second law of motion. It states that the acceleration of an object is proportional to the applied unbalanced force in the direction of force and is inversely proportional to the mass of that object. Taking the example of a golf player, when he hits the ball with a large force, the ball moves with a large acceleration as well. But when he lightly hits the ball, the acceleration of the ball is very less. Now let us know about Newton's third law of motion. It says that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Have you ever wondered, why does it hurt when you stub your toe on a wall? The reason is that when your toe exerts a force on a wall, the wall exerts an equal force back on your toe. So the harder you hit your toe against it, the more your toe hurts. So these were the three laws given by Newton. You can have a look at this summary.